I do have a concern, yeah. Obviously we want to see Seyumalu back out there, but I still have my concerns or reservations about that, just understanding the nature of the injury. It doesn't feel the best. It doesn't feel the most secure, and knowing how recently he injured it, you still have
What's his injury again?
the pec. Yeah. So you have a higher probability of re-injuring it or potentially making it worse in the sense of tearing it off the bone. Those are some of the things that do concern me with him, just in the sense of what does his quality of play look like. Very similar to when we talked Broderick a couple of weeks ago with his arm bandaged up in the brace, and we're like, well, man, should he not be out there? But it's like, well, who do you want to put out there, right? But then we saw how it would affect him at times, at least from our perspective, watching him try to punch and things like that. So I have my concerns even when Seyumalu comes back early on. What does he look like? But I'm also concerned because the depth that I initially thought I was going to have, the Nate Herbigs, right? Whether it was Nate or if it was going to be Zach Frazier, I no longer have that option. I only have Zach Frazier now. Man, I've lost James Daniels, who's been my highest paid offensive lineman now for the past couple of years. Achilles, I don't even get to see that again this year. That's a major blow to me. As much as I'm a fan of Mason McCormick, as much as I love the valiant effort that Spencer Anderson puts out there, neither one of those guys are James Daniels today. And I think of how that is also not just going to impact what those guys do, but I think of who plays to the right and to the left of James Daniels. Broderick Jones, who we've been talking about being a little bit more up and down, but we love the fact that we had a veteran presence next to him to kind of help him out. And Zach Frazier, who's a rookie, playing amazing, but he's still a rookie. So now I'm about to put another rookie, or potentially Spencer Anderson stays out there. That concerns me. Yeah, that concerns me, because if I'm a defensive guy, I'm gonna look and say, man, how do I make these guys, be the consistent one-on-one blockers? How do I get my best players on those two guys? If I'm the Steelers defense, how do I get Cam Hayward lined up one-on-one with Spencer Anderson and Mason McCormick? That's kind of what becomes your mindset. So when you have just one of those players out there, it's a little bit more challenging to isolate that. But when you have multiple dudes, it's like, yo, I can't protect all these guys anymore, man. And that is something that does concern me, man. Now, granted, with Justin Fields, we love the fact his legs and his mobility helps us out in a major way. But, yeah, it's tough to play quarterback. It's tough to run the football if you're going to be under duress each and every week. And right now, just looking at how we are as we currently sit, yeah, I think we're a little light. Man. So that's, my concern.
What a shame.
We went from, man, having an O-line group that we thought was going to be, like, dope as heck in terms of the starters, depth on the back end, and now we sitting here. We
got a whole starting lineup out with
that's
injuries,
what I say. Fautanu, Daniels, Herbig, Seyumalu. Yeah, that's crazy.
Dylan Cook.
Dang, yeah.
You want to throw a tackle?
That's
a starting lineup.
Yeah.
You could do Cook, Seyumalu, Herbig.
Yeah. I mean,
Daniels.
We've seen the ripple effect of it as well, because now our extra O lineman goes from being Spencer Anderson and went from being Mason McCormick to now is Ryan McCollum. So it's a trickle down for all these injuries that's happened, man.
And then, Martian says Broderick's been battling an injury the whole year.
Yeah. Like, he took the big brace off. I guess he didn't want to make it obvious no more. But we like, yo, we still, something ain't right. Or at least we hope. Yeah.